NKU over the past 2 seasons. As a Norse, she scored 801 points and pulled down 507 rebounds. Kayla has emerged as one of NKU's top defensive players and is assigned to the opposing team's top player each game. She has accumulated 59 block shots, 112 steals, and 157 assists for the Norse.
I thought that was a great battle, a great test for our young ladies, and they responded very well and kept their composure throughout the entire course of the game. I thought we got some very good shots in the second half, and unfortunately they weren't falling for us and weren't getting enough offensive rebounds, but it's hard to offensive rebound against ESU. But I thought our kids did a great job defensively and found a way to pull this one out.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Kayla and the season she's had and the career? You know, you've obviously had her for about half of that, but the career she had here at NKU.
Well, Kayla's done just about everything that there is to do for our program in terms of on the basketball court, off the basketball court. Someone who is a leader in the classroom, but someone from a basketball standpoint that is asked to defend the kid on the other team who is playing really well, or their key scorer, or key component to their offense. And then offensively, someone that obviously handles the ball for us, someone who gets down the court, someone who is able to shoot the ball, someone puts it on the floor, gets to the rim, but really someone who creates a lot of possessions for us by getting offensive rebounds, defensively deflecting a lot of passes. So I think where she's continued to grow this year is just in her confidence on the court, but also in the way that she communicates with her teammates.
Kayla, can you talk a little bit about that, about your career here? What are some of your favorite memories?
I've had a great career here. It's been awesome to be able to play for 2 different coaches, 2 different styles, and I've really gained a lot of confidence these last 2 years, and Coach Dawn's really helped me with that and the coaching staff, and definitely got my shot back, so that was exciting. But it's been a great time, and I've really enjoyed the ride and all the teammates.
When people look back and talk about the Kayla Thacker era, what do you want them to think about? What do you want your legacy to be at NKU?
You know, I've done a lot. I feel like as far as going to school all the time with clinical and my major being radiology and basketball, but I just want to be remembered like the teammate who tried to help everybody out, be the leader on the team, and be one that someone can come to.
Coach, talk about how it feels now, and you're sort of in that limbo waiting to hear about the postseason. Do you expect to get a postseason bid?
Well, I hope that we do. I think that we have a reasonably good shot at it. I think our players have positioned themselves well, and so now we wait. We'll practice in the meantime because we think we have a very good chance. And I believe that they're excited about it. You know, we haven't talked about it as a team, as a program, about what it means and what we want to do, but I know they have, because I've heard some bits and pieces here and there. Last year our players weren't aware of things in terms of what it means in Division I, and this year they're talking about RPIs, and so it's kind of funny that they think we don't really know that they're talking about it, but they are, and I think that's why our players have had such a very strong desire to play as hard as they have, and tonight was a game that we really had to play our tails off defensively because our offense wasn't where it has been in other games, and so I think our kids have done the things that they can do, and I'm excited for them.
Kayla, talk about tonight. When you've got a nice lead at halftime, it's sometimes easy to sort of maybe downshift a little bit in the second half, and especially when they cut it to 4 or 3, whatever they got it to. How do you refocus? How do you regroup and make sure you hold on to a game like this?
You know, we always stay together as a team, and whenever there's a dead ball or a free throw scenario, we stay together, pack up in the little huddle, and we talk about what we need to do. We needed to box out. We needed to try to go for offensive rebounds. So we talk about things that we need to get done, and ultimately we just keep our head up and try to stay together.
Coach, assuming you do get a postseason bid, postseason bids in the first 2 years in Division I, it's pretty impressive.
Well, we hope it happens. We'll wait and see, and we'll address that if and when it happens. But I think that our players have done just a tremendous job, and it's really exciting for them.
Can you talk real quick just about the game that Melody had tonight? Good. I mean, she had a pretty good game, 25 points.
I thought she gave us a major boost offensively, did a lot of good things for us, and defensively, working to keep it out of their post kids' hands. And they have some very strong, very athletic post players, and I thought that she really worked hard to keep it out of their hands. And I thought that she made an improvement from the last game, because in the last game, sometimes when you play teams the first time and you see it, it's a little bit different than what you practice against or how we prepared, for them. And when you see it, I thought she did a good job for us. I really did.